Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it is Rex to Riches, car 2, Peugeot 207, the blue one. We're going to get that done today, completely done, all cleaned up, all finished, MOT'd, no advisories on the MOT, fingers crossed, but that's the aim. Go all over it, check it all over and completely finish that car so we can move on to car 3. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day today. Well, it's been a busy week already, to be honest with you. It's only Tuesday, but no, it's been good. I'm also looking at some more cars today as well, and I'll let you know later if I manage to win any cars. Depends on whether or not they go up too high. If they go up too high, then I'm out. But yeah, I'll let you know on that. I'm always looking at cars. I'm always got cars in my watch list, and I'm always sort of bidding on cars to see if I can win them at a reasonable price. You win them, you make your money when you buy the car, not when you sell the car. So yeah, top tip there. Anyway, just a quick apology for yesterday. It happened again. I uploaded a video and then I started getting messages saying, bit of deja vu. I'm sure I've seen this video, and you was absolutely correct. You did see this video again. So apologies for that, but I managed to get the right one out. But I had to, believe it or not, as soon as I sort of deleted that video, I had to upload the right video content and thumbnail, and then I had to wait a couple of hours, and then I could put it out. So that's why that one was a little bit late. But hopefully today, fingers crossed today, I can get the right video out at the right time. 6 o'clock, I want this out. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's just, honestly guys, by the time I've done the work, by the time I've done put all the clips together, by the time I've downloaded it, uploaded it, it just takes so much time, and it's like having 2 or 3 jobs all the time. So, but all I can do is apologise, and hopefully it won't happen too many times again. But yeah, let's get the Peugeot in. Let's get it onto the ramp. We need to get the front end done. We still need to clean it. Should we clean it first? Let me get it in. Let's have a look at it. I've got to take all the tape off and have a look at it properly because we've done that spraying. I've not touched the car since we've done that spraying. It's all got the tape on it. I took the paper off because it was blowing outside, but all the tape's still on it. So let's get the car in. Let's have a look at it, walk around, make a plan. We'll go from there. Let's do this. Right, guys. So, yeah, here she is. The Peugeot 207 that we was working on. Done the spraying, didn't we, on the front? Get rid of that lacquer peel. It still needs a little bit of attention. We've still got to clean it, flat it back, polish it up or whatever. So, yeah, we've got some work to do around the car. Get it ready for the MOT. But I think the first thing we need to do is strip it back, get all this tape off, get all that off, take it outside, give it a clean, and then bring it back in, and then we can have a good looking around it, go over the car, and yeah, just carry on with it, and let's just see how far we can get. Hopefully today, this will be completely finished. There's no real, big things to do on it anymore. We've done all the painting, we've changed the bumper, and yeah, we just need to tidy it up. It's just a bit of a mess inside. There's a bit of a mess outside. But once I'm finished with it, MOT, 12 months full ticket. It's going to be a cheap little runaround for someone. So yeah, there we go. Try and get out, as many buffs and scuffs and scratches as we can, and tidy it up. Well, I don't know if I can pull these little reflectors. They bug me, these little reflectors on here, because they're white. I'm just going to pull them off, I think. Oh, am I causing problems? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull that off. Looks horrible. Do the other side, get the glue off, clean it all up. Yeah, it looks horrible. Don't like it. Yeah, so anyway, let me set you up. Let's get all this off, get it outside, give it a clean, give it a good clean, and then we can bring it back in, carry on, get this one done. This car too needs to be finished. So yeah, let's do this, guys. Right, guys, she's all clean. Yeah, all the tape's off around the front, all cleaned up. And we've just got to flat and polish this area. But, yeah, it's a pretty good match, to be honest with you. It's not that bad. So it's a case of just, yeah, flat and polishing in the whole sort of front. The idea was to sort of re-lacquer, sort out the lacquer peel. But I ended up sort of spraying this top part in the end, didn't I? So, yeah, there we go. It's looking all right. It just needs a little bit of work. Needs a little bit of rub down, polish, and I think that will come up quite nice. You know, was I ever going to try and, completely match it perfect with a spray can? Probably not, to be honest with you, especially this colour. So, but if I can make it look presentable, look better than what it was, that's the whole idea about this. Making them look and go out the door the best I can for the budget and for the, obviously, the age and the condition and that sort of stuff of the cars that I'm doing. So, and you know, guys, that I'm not a painter. I've said it many times. I'm just trying things out. I'm just having a go. And that's how you learn. That is how you learn things, is having a go. So, yeah. And if it did turn out that bad, it would have gone to the paint shop and got repainted. But that's a waste of money, because all I'm doing is giving the painter money to paint over something that's it's you know, I think it's passable. I'll be honest with you. There's a slight difference in the colour. I've got to admit, the shade. But obviously, you know, this is new paint. That's, you know, years and years and years and years old paint. So you've got to expect a little bit. It's a little bit, you've got to expect a little bit, and there's got to be a little bit of play, movement in the actual, you know, thing of the car. Anyway, let's get back to the bits and pieces that I want to do. So, driving the car in and out, straight away, there's a binding coming from one of the wheels. I don't know where it is, and we're going to find it. I don't think it's the fronts. I think it's the rears. So I'm gonna have to take off, I'm gonna have to try and see where the binding's coming from, which wheel is happening, and that sort of stuff. We might have to do a service on the back wheels, drums, and that sort of stuff. Anyway, I don't think it's the front, but we'll have a look. I've got to find it because it's annoying. I can't let it go like that. 100% not. I'm not going to the MOT centre with it like it either, so we need to get it sorted out before we go. The other thing as well, I think the battery's had it on this car. It's just not. I don't think it's. I haven't tried to charge it, to be honest with you, so I don't know if it's going to hold a charge. But there is an indicator on these batteries that tell you if they're kind of dead and you can't recharge them. And that's in the centre there, and it's supposed to be green. And as you can see, we've got no green. And then every time I've tried to start the car, it struggles, and I've put a multimeter across the battery terminals, and it's only showing at about 2.5 volts. So I think that's dead. So I've got another one coming. I think it was £65 plus that. So that's got to go to the list. That's got to go onto my actual price board up here. I'll find that when it turns up. It's being delivered now. When it turns up, I'll put it down, and that's got to be added to it. I just don't really want to mess about with it. It's not worth it. Just change the battery, job done, and then yeah, the new owner knows that it's got a new battery and a little bit more life in it. So that's where we are. So I'll set you up. Let's get set up. Let's find out where this binding's coming from, and then we'll move and get that sorted out first. So yeah, let's crack on, guys, because MOT time is fast approaching. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, so as you just saw there, I put the arch liners back in place. I've got to put one more connection there. Just see that. Let me do that quickly. In there like that. So yeah, I've done the arch liners both sides, and I'm just checking the wheels just to make sure there's no binding and no spinning. So, as you can see, this back one spins freely. These ones, they're going to have a little bit of binding because obviously it's because of the pads hitting the discs a little bit. I think that's maybe a little bit of excessive. So, yeah, this one is a possibility. I might have to strip it down, tidy it up, have a play with it. This one's not as bad. Slight, it's only slight, but they should, there is a slight touch, so it's gonna stop like that. Discs and pads are normally like that. They're not free spinning because those pads each side are touching. But this is the one. This is absolutely solid. I can just move it. God, jeez. This is the one. This is the one that's causing us problems. So I need to get this off, get the wheel off. We'll have a look at the hub, take that apart, and see what is going on. It's probably the pads inside the hub. I don't know, but we need to get this done because, like I said, we're booked out for an MOT, and I want to try and get it through today if I can. I might have to push him back a little bit. I might call him and say, look, can I, if I need to sort this out, completely strip it down and sort it out, I haven't got time to take it to him. I've checked everything else. Everything else looks all right. I've checked the lamps, the lights, the bulbs, everything. I don't know what that's all about. and everything works as it should. So I think it's just this wheel we need to get sorted out. So let me set you up. Let me get it strip it down, take the wheel off. Let's find out what is going on and see if we can deal with it now. Yeah, I don't know yet. So let's do this, guys. Right, okay guys, so as you just saw there, managed to loosen it up, bang it around, and it's absolutely fine now. Yeah, it spins as it should. So I think it was just a case of it was sitting outside the front for a while. We haven't done a video on this one for quite a bit of time now, so it was probably just sitting around, and yeah, it just needs a good old spin, a nice old drive out, and I think it should be good. But I just wanted to make sure that it was, and now, yeah, it spins freely like the other side, so that's good. I've changed the battery as well. You saw me do that, so it's all been changed over for a new one. And the green, you got like a green section in it. I'll show you. I think I showed you it. It tells you if it's faulty or not. But as you can see, like if you look down there, you can see that there's no green. But as you sort of move the battery at an angle, kind of, I don't know if I can show you. You see that? No, you can't really see it. But yeah, I think it's the stuff that's lowering it or something, because you know that's the indicator to see if it's bad or not. And obviously, yeah, like you can see it's there. Look, it says it's there. So yeah, it's worth a change. I will try and I'll try and charge it to see if it will charge up. It might charge up and hold. We don't know. It's worth just changing it. I think it was, how much was it? It was 82 quid. So I've got to add that to the list. 82 quid. And yeah, I think we're ready to go and take it for the MOT. So let's go and take it. See if it'll pass. See if we've got any problems with it. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that's it. It should be done. We can give it a good clean inside and out. I want to still polish off the front and stuff. Still got to flat and polish that off. Still got to flat. Oh, did I do that side? I can't remember if I've done that or not. That quarter. Anyway, we've still got to do a lot of bits and pieces around the car, inside clean, and yeah, just get it obviously ready for resale. and we'll see what we can make on this one to move to the next one. I did actually, whilst I'm here with you, I have actually won another car, and I won it so cheap. It's ridiculous. I definitely stole that car for what I paid for it. It's incredible. It's not a massive high-end car, but it's so cheap. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I'll be picking that up probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe the day after. I want to start work on that Vauxhall Corsa, the black one we got. I want to start work on that, start stripping the back down tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, guys, I have won another project. I will sort of show you what it is. I will put a sneak peek on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, guys, and you'll see what's to come on the channel before it comes on YouTube. But for now, let's take this to the MOT centre and let's see if it will pass. Let's do this. Right, guys, I am back from the MOT centre. And before I get into it and show you what happened with the paperwork, the MOT guy said to me, what a lovely clean car this is. And he even said that his niece is looking for a cheap little runaround, and basically how much do I want to sell it for. So initially I said like $12.50. I think that's quite a fair price. Might get a little bit more for it, in fact, but I think $12.50 is kind of where we are, and we can move on, get it sold, and move on to the next one, basically. Yeah, and he was really interested in it, and I think he still is. So I said to him, look, I'm going to clean it all up, and then it's going up for sale, basically. So if you want to, if you want to buy it, let me know. Make a decision today or tomorrow, and then let me know, because I'm nearly done. Like, I've just got to do a little bit more paintwork, sort out on the front, rub that down, and polish that up, clean it completely up, do all the inside, and we're there, because MOT passed, no advisory, guys. So there you go. Another pass with no advisories. Exactly what I'm looking for every time. So yeah, I'm starting to like going to the MOT centre. At first, taking cars to the MOT centre, for me, it was a little bit sort of worrying. Do you know what I mean? Because you just don't know what they're going to throw up. You don't know what they're going to say that needs doing, what's got to be spent on the car, and all the rest of it. But yeah, I'm starting to like taking them there now, because I'm just getting used to it. I'm really getting into this side of it. And for me, an MOT pass with no advisories is what I'm looking for all day long on every single car that I do. And yeah, it's just another one that's gone through. So just needs a good clean up now. Literally, that's all it needs. Good clean up, inside and out, and then do some pictures, and then it's up for sale. So let me set you up. Let's crack on. Let's get this inside done. I've got to do a few bits and pieces around the car, but yeah, it's a really nice one. It's a really nice car, and the MOT guy is going to be talking to his niece tonight about it, so we will see. But it's just a nice cheap run around, isn't it, really? To be honest with you, $12.50 for that. I think that's worth it all day long. I'm not one of these people that sort of just overprice the cars, think it's worth more, and it's not. I just like to be fair with the prices, and then as long as I'm making money on the car and they're getting sold, then that's all I can ask for, really. I can't ask for no more than that. So yeah, there's no point being greedy in this game. No point at all. So yeah, let me set you up, guys. But great news about the MOT. Can't believe it again. But yeah, it's just back. It just shocks me every time now. Every time I bring a car back and say, will it pass an MOT? It's like, yeah, I'm just loving it. So let me let me crack on, guys. Let me set you up. Let's get this all cleaned up, all done, all sorted. So let's do this. Right, guys, so what do we think? All complete, all cleaned up, all ready for pictures, be honest with you. I've done the front end, you can see that it's all polished up. It's come out all right now, so it's pretty good. It's not going to be, you know, 100% perfect, but at least we got rid of that lacquer peel and that horrible sort of peeling, and that was the purpose of it, really. I've done all the plastics as well, all the black plastics that go around the car. And it looks really, really nice now. So, yeah, just need to take some pictures. Inside's really clean. So, yeah. Really happy with the way it come out. Oh, it's a bit dark. Sorry, guys. It's a bit dark. Show you the back. Got my sticker. Ready to go. Again, done the back to black bumper trim. Boot's nice and clean. Got a spare wheel in there. Some tools. So that's good. So there we go. Yeah. Like I said, we just need to get some pictures done. I'll do some pictures in the morning and get this up for sale, and let's see what we can get for it. I was thinking sort of, I don't know really. Drop me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think I should put this up for. Like be realistic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the trouble is with prices at the minute is that it's so like sort of up and down at the minute that you just don't know what things are worth. A lot of people think that their cars are worth a lot more than what they actually are. But I don't want to be like that. Do you know what I mean? I want to be a realistic price, be fair, and don't be greedy, and let it go for, you know, to a nice family, to a nice home, and you know, and they get a good car, good run around, cheap, low mileage, 60-something thousand miles, and yeah, we'll see. But I'm thinking between sort of 1250 and 1500 quid. Something in between that kind of mark, really, for this car. I think that's a fair price, don't you? But you can drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Yeah, and we'll see who can get the closest to the actual selling the actual selling price of this car. So if you drop me a comment and let me know, have a guess the price, and then you'll see in the next video once I've sold it, or in the video once I've sold it, I'll tell you exactly what we sold it for and what we can move the money on to get the next car. I have added all the stuff up now. I've put the battery on there, which was £82.74. So now we've got a total cost of parts £268.44. So with the parts and the car comes to that. But we've overspent that from that, if you know what I mean. So that figure, so if you take that figure, these two figures away from each other, we've overspent by that much. So whatever we make on this car, we have to take that off first. Then whatever's left from the figure is what we then roll into the next car, to car 3. So yeah, if we sell it for £1,250 and we take this figure off, we're probably looking at about £1,000. But if we sell it for 1,500 quid, then that's another 250. So we've got 1250 to spend on the next car. So there we are. That's the figures. That's the car. We're done. So yeah, we are done, guys, on Rex to Riches car 2. But what do you think? I think it's going really well. I'm really happy with it. I'm really, really happy with it. Like I said to you, the MOT guy was really, really keen on this one, and he may still have it, but we need to get as much as we can out of it to move to the next car. That is exactly what we need to do. It's a shame that the car that I've just bought, I'm picking up tomorrow on the next day. It's a shame that car wasn't part of this series, because it would have been a great one. It's so cheap, so it would have been a nice one to move on to. But it just, we haven't sold this one yet, but I've bought the other one in, you know what I mean? So it hasn't lined up really, and I don't want to sort of, I'm not going to sort of say to you, the one I've just won is car 3, because we haven't sold this one yet, and I don't know what budget we've got. Don't get me wrong, the car I just bought was so cheap. Anyway, guys, that's enough waffling on this car. Like I said, just a bit of fun. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think we can get for this car, and let's see who gets to the closest to the actual figure. Just a bit of fun, guys. But for now, that's it. That's the end of the video. That's the end of this project. Car 2 is done, MOT'd, and it's up for sale tomorrow. So there we go. See you in the next one.